while we were working to free 3,400 unarmed people who we had promised to protect, the United States government has done virtually nothing and wasted 1 year and imperiled the people at Ashraf. I do know that we have had opportunity after opportunity, especially when we had troops on the ground before the end of the year, to put leverage on the government of Nouri al-Maliki. The second question is a question of ethics. You have heard today already that in 2003, American troops disarmed the MEK in the camp in Ashraf. And in exchange for a peaceful disarmament, they were given a piece of paper signed by the commanding general of American troops representing the United States government. Each one of them, and those pieces of paper are in existence today, which promise those individuals that they will be defended by the United States of America. And we have not kept our word. 47 unarmed people in Ashraf have been murdered by the arms that we have given the Iraqi government. We have not kept our word. The ethics of our government are in question. We do not yet know how this will turn out, because we are still hopeful that the 3,400 non-terrorists, disarmed civilians who are in Ashraf will be freed. But we do not know, and the ethics of the United States government are now in question. That if we are serious and we are a moral people who care deeply about 3,400 unarmed lives who we promise to protect, that we have an obligation to accept that offer. Let me be clear. The people who attacked Ashraf twice in 2009 and 2011 are immoral. Nouri al-Maliki is a mass murderer who was then invited to the White House. That is a fact. Nouri al-Maliki is a mass murderer. He condoned mass murder. Now, I wonder what he was doing in the White House, let alone the head of whatever it was, so one of the numerous Iranian terrorist groups. And today, the competence and the ethics and the morality of the United States of America will be measured by the saving of the 3,400 people in the camp at Ashraf. And that will be the measure of the competence of this administration, the ethics of this administration, and the morality of this administration.
Tehran's reaction to these attacks has been to praise the Iraqi army for its attacks, and they've asked Baghdad to continue attacking the citizens of Ashraf until their destruction. Since these attacks, the most occurring less than a year ago, the situation has become more complicated. Tehran, in a plan working with Baghdad, has called for the closure of the camp. Reaction from the United States on this entire chain of events was to condemn the attacks against Camp Ashraf and support the UN in its efforts to relocate the camp inhabitants. But more can and must be accomplished if the United States is to live up to our principles